An interview with Peter Kontaksakiss. Mr. Kontaksakiss discusses his use of the practices in his training as a world-class competitor in the high jump. Amendment Exercises presents a series of exercises that are helpful in conditioning the tendons for doing the forms. In Part A, Master Chia demonstrates the exercises. Part B presents further details for getting the most benefit out of the exercises. Part C presents the method for using the exercises for self-defense training.
When we come to the Chinese tendon changing, sometimes they make it so big, and you don't understand what they are. But apparently, in the West, you have everything also. Okay. The only difference that in here is that when you do the tendon stretching, okay, like stretching the tendon, okay, you have to be one by one started to stretch and opening the jaw. The jaw is important of our body. Now, when you know how to stretch and opening the jaw, the tendon develop and the chi develop into between the jaw, and that's the whole thing about the practices of it. Now, like a lot of Westerner, you have a lot of stretching, a lot of stretching. Yoga have a lot of stretching, and the people playing tennis, okay, the tennis is a lot of tendons power. You cannot muscle. So those guys have to be light, have a lot of tendon power and the leg. So they have to able to jump back and forth. And those utilize a lot of tendon power. Okay? Big muscle don't do that way. Jogging also need a lot tendon. Okay? And the Taoism study like the horse, like the deer. So we always like to eat the deer tendon. And the people who have problems, so they tell them to eat the deer tendon. And the deer tendon, apparently from the leg. The leg is so small, and they discover that deer every day walk across the mountain, long range, walk. You know, and the leg is so small, but if you not much muscle at all. Okay, the same like horses. The horse, you see the body is so big, but the leg is so lean. If you want to get the leg of the horse for the muscle to eat, you don't get much over there. The small leg is nearly everything is tendon. And that's how the horse can run and can jump very hard, very far. And that's how the horse are. So all the power is all in the tendon way. Now, in the Tao way of develop, the only difference now in here, in the develop a tendon, there are apparently the exercise is not much different, but the only difference is that you are using the mind directing the chi. Okay, and that is different. And how to train that? We call mind, eye. In the Chinese, we call yi. Yi means the mind, the eye, and the heart. So apparently we translate into the West, we call awareness, right? Awareness. So when you aware of how it works, and the Taoism believe that the heart control all the tendons. Okay, so when the heart contract, the tendon slightly contract. When the heart expand, the tendon expand. And that is how a tendon like elastic, and the heart itself like elastic one, that way. Okay. And so the exercise apparently is different from the West in the way that you need to do a mind, eye, heart training first. And how you get it? By meditation. You see? And the second one, you learn the Ai Qigong 1 by holding the position. So, and loosen the joint and learn how to go against the gravity in a way that you can feel that your muscle, when you stand for a long while, any muscle that don't work for you, Okay, the tendon and the muscle and the part that don't work, the gravity will pull you, and you develop it by gradually. So, are different from muscle training. I do some, but not much. Okay, I don't want too big because it's too hard to transform in a higher level. You have too much muscle, you so much work to do. You know? And now, so you need a microcosmic. You need some inner smile to sense your body. You need to train your mind to direct the energy flow to wherever you want. Okay, so there's a big difference now in the West training, in the tennis playing, in the jogging, running, high jump. Okay, now and after that you learn how to sense and direct the energy to where you are, and we come in to emphasize where is the tendons most. If we look carefully about the hand, this hand here, not much muscle at all, okay? And all are tendons. So there's so much tendon in the ligament and tendons, and each finger, if you look at each finger, there's so much fascia, ligament, tendon, all join them one by one together. Now, in the Taoism, we are aware that the palm, the pericardium, here, when you do your hand like this, there's the palm, the pericardium, okay? Part, which is connecting with the heart, okay? And so the finger and the leg, the feet, also have so much tendon. Okay. And it's all connecting with the heart movement. And if you are very calmly and aware of it, you can feel like something is moving inside you. Okay. So the first movement that we want to do is we're going to feel how the heart moves in that way. Okay. And the tendon and the heart apparently is pressing, it's pressed that way. And eventually you're going to feel the tendon like elastic, like rubber. It's a much bigger rubber. And we have many big elastic way. One of the biggest tendon that we have is on the heel, connecting to the heel. Okay, so you look here, big one. And this one, with the research, they see that this one can hold about 1,000 pounds of force. That means you can accumulate 1,000 pounds of force. And each one also on the back, we also have a lot of tendon with the spinal cord. When we look at the spinal cord, so much tendon between, interwoven in the spinal cord. And the neck also. So the whole body tendon ligament is so much over. And oftentimes is we do exercise stretching it, but we don't aware of it, okay? And we don't grow them. There's a whole difference about the whole concept about the tendon, marrow tendon growing is that changing the tendon apparently is not changing. You not take out and put a new one, okay? But you are growing them, okay? You're just growing. The way to grow the tendon is when you do the exercise. For example, we say this exercise with the mind, with the eye, with the heart, eye open like this. And after that, you rest. You're just aware of the tendon that you work on, okay? And with the training of the microcosmic, with the training of meditation, you can directing the energy into that area, and you are aware of it, and you grow them. You see? And that is how the whole thing is different in this part of it. In the higher level of spiritual work, in a spiritual work is involved with, you can take in a lot of energy, and you can store a lot of energy. Okay? A lot of people only develop, all they want is connecting with a source. And now when you hook up with the source, what are you going to do with it? You have nothing to store. You have nothing to transform. You have nothing to. That's why the iron church and the iron church 1, 2, 3 all opening so much in your body, space in your body. So, like this one, you're opening the space between the joint, okay? And you can take and store the energy between the joint and store the energy between the tendon also, okay? So, so you open more capacity, and you can take in more energy, and you can transform it. Something, if you think that is good, make it to be a habit, and that's it. A long time is something is good, we don't make it as a habit. Something is bad, we make it as a habit. That's the whole problem we have, you know. And that is what the Tao way is. You learn some good, think good, that they've been discovered many thousand years, and it's a pattern. So if you can put it into a good pattern, you have that good pattern, and that's how it works that way. Okay, and the way of the Tao practice is that it's the real practice. You practice with something that you're born with it. You have it. You're born with a bone. You're born with a tendon. You're born with energy. You're born with spirit. You're born with this. This is what the Tao works with. Okay, but some people are not doing that way. Okay, some system is just teach people to searching for a very strange thing. Maybe say looking for a 7-head giraffe, no? And you're walking around into the Alaska or the Antarctic to find the giraffe there, and maybe find it one day. You see, you're looking for something that is not in you, and people continue searching and searching. It's never found. And then from one system, search to another system, search to another system, search to another system. If you don't born with it, you don't have it. Simple. If you born with it, you have it, you work with it, you get it, and that's it. And it doesn't mean you have to walk through the whole world, traveling to the whole world to discover yourself. That's strange thing there. A lot of people traveling around the world, and when they come to searching for something, and when they come to the healing Tao, they discover this is, they themselves is what they are looking for. It's incredible, spending a few $100,000 really walking around the world to searching for something he always have. Is it funny or not? But it's not funny at all. Everybody doing that. They not realize what they have, and they still searching for. And they carry everything that they have, and they don't know that they have, because they go to somebody always teaching them to searching for something very spectacular, very wonderful, which they don't have. People always like something that they don't have. You know? Anything you don't have, that's the best. Anything you have, sometimes, you know, people, they started to travel around and started sitting around, and they started to, when they really go, when they searching and spending so much time, until one day they realize that, hey, I have everything here. And that's only the beginning of everything. When you realize that you have everything here, you have the body, you have the tendon, you have the bone, you have the fascia, you have the chi, you have the soul, you have the spirit, and that is the time you need to start to work on it.
Peter Kontaksakis is a member of the national track and field team of Greece. He competes on an international level and has held the national record in the high jump for 3 consecutive years. Mr. Kontaksakis is also a Healing Tao instructor. He currently lives in Athens with his wife and 2 children.
The way we do sports in the West is, you know, strengthening our muscles and getting all these kind of outward strengthening exercises. The effect is that you get results, but you get also problems. And one problem, serious, I had was the knee injury I had in my tendon. I had a problem called jumper's knee, and the problem in the tendon was that I was overusing it, so it get tired and suddenly it get with a disease, you know. it gets inflamed. I lost my capability of doing even running. So I went to the doctors, and what they told me was just a physical therapy, and it didn't work. I spent much time doing all these physical therapies, and I didn't have any results. And the thing is that I was also interested in that I can make a very good performance with my mind power. I love the idea of chi. So I was searching for a very effective way to cultivate my chi energy and to make a big performance and to activate my hormones. So these two combined brought me here to Healing Tao. And Master Chia told me all this variety of exercises that I find that had so many applications in sports. The result was that, the doctors told me that the thing was getting worse. I couldn't practice at all. I had months to get in the training field, and they come up that I had to do an operation, but I refused. I had so many cases from other athletes, people who just destroyed their careers, like doing this kind of operation. So I started doing trying many of the exercises of Manтэk. I used for my tendon. I start doing a lot of the embracing the tree meditation, standing meditation. I will start gradually to increase the standing position, the standing time position, and I start hitting with the Y hitter at the place of the tendon gradually, and increasing the time of hitting day by day. And I did massage, some massage he taught me to do, circular and just massaging the tendon. And also the meditations helped me a lot of sensing my energy, my healing energy, and sending down there. And it worked. I mean, I came from a competition that I nearly broke my record. I was 2 years without training. I was just doing the training of iron shirt and healing love and bone marrow, and I came to the event, to the games, and everybody was feeling strange about it because they didn't accept me that I returned, and I had that fantastic performance. Now, what I'm getting to is that with I tried a lot the hanging on the bone marrow, and I had a period that I didn't train, and I went down to the weightlifting room one day, and it was incredible that I increased my record, my weightlifting record, about 30 kilos in some exercise that was impossible to increase it even 10 kilos. It needed, a special kind of training to do that. And it was just the hanging. And I think so with the standing positions in the iron shirt gave me a tremendous power. So, the training goes on, and what I see is that I'm getting stronger and stronger, and the most important thing is doing all these exercises get me to get the awareness of inside my body. What I saw was that when I was doing, the Western hard way training, I was feeling the power outward my body. I felt very powerful with that training, but the power was standing outward. I was feeling my muscles expanding. I was feeling a kind of power was outward. I got injured, so immediately I started doing the meditations, and I started doing the iron shirt. And after some time, I started feeling a strength, a different kind of strength this time, that it came inside of me. The strength I felt outward disappeared, but the inward strength I felt was so strange for me. I felt it more physical, more applicable to my event. Now, I'm sure that all these practices, the tendon exercises in Iron Shirt 2, and the meditations and the bone marrow, especially bone marrow that made a lot of nice detoxification of. Another thing that I want to mention is that many athletes train for so many years, train the muscles, they spend hours in the training halls, but they don't know where the organs are. They don't feel the organs. They don't feel what happens inside them. And that's a pity thing to find out, because when I did all these practices and find what was going on in my body, which was the most important thing for me, because what I was doing, it was coming from my organs, not my muscles. Well, my desire, my willpower, everything was coming from my organs. And I didn't know nothing about my organs. I couldn't feel them. So I get a very nice awareness of my organs. And I get now the feeling, what is going on? I mean, if it's something goes wrong, I can check it out and, repair it immediately. And I think it's the most, the best thing in athletes is to have a prevention practice. I mean, don't let the problem come out. If you get in touch with yourself with these meditations, you can get what's going wrong immediately, so you can work on it, and you will not get to a worse problem or a bad problem. So one thing was the awareness I got inside my body. And what I want to say is that I found that my knee injury was in the left leg, and I found that the left side of my body wasn't flowing. It was like feeling empty. And I started doing meditation and sending energy all the time to the left side. I mean, I felt this imbalance in my body. So I came out to be okay now, and I don't need an operation anymore, and I feel very confident for the future. And I don't know what my practice will get me, but it will be a very great result for the whole sportsman. It will change the whole view of the training.
Stretching exercise is very important to loosen your tendon and opening your jaws. And feel the pulsing of it also help before you actually doing the, we call heart and mind form. This form actually the name called the heart and mind form. Okay. In fact, we call the whole name should be mind, eye, and heart form. So when we talk about mind, eye, and heart form, it's talk about tendons and the stretching. The whole thing that when you want to do the exercise, loosen all the joint and feel everything loosen, and you started to do, and much easier. So they said, make yourself back to like a condition, like a baby-like condition. Okay. So you open yourself to a Mother Heaven, Father Heaven, and Mother Earth force. So you're opening yourself to the universe. So Jesus said you must become like a child. And a lot of people don't know why. Why to become like a child for what? If you want to become like a child, the first thing you have to be loose, soft, gentle, very relaxed and loose, you know. And that all the exercise here is making you loose like a child, back to be like a child again. Okay? So that's very important part of the loosen yourself. The first thing we activate the tendons. So you inhale, you're coming out. We call the punch out of the mouth. The punch out of the mouth, but don't knock yourself only. Come here, you twist. You go out. So you twist your tendon. And you stretch out, you feel the whole line. And you turn. Okay? You turn and you twist this way. And you pull back. Punch out of the mouth. You crawl on the face. You twist the nose and the mouth. And you pull the beer. The beer. So, the weights. This is all tendon twisted. Tendon twisted. Out. Okay, and the weight turn. Crawl. Sing a little bit. Crawl. Twist. See? Twist. Twist. The weight twist. Twist. And pull from your waist, sink down. Don't care about how big they are, how long they be, you see. If you sink down with force from the heel to the heel, okay? From the heel push to the heel. Okay? Again. Feel the tendon, twist the hand, feel the tendon. Okay? So, and crawl. Crawl is all from the body, lower part body. See? Crawl. A lot of people crawl from the hand, you don't get power. Crawl. You see your body, if you have 100 pounds, you crawl down is 100 pounds already. With the power of the this way, okay? But you hand is only 10 pounds, you crawl down, the most is 20 pounds. Okay? So crawl, twist, twist, okay? Twist and pull. Up, crawl, twist, and the sink. Don't use your hand. Use your sink. Sink. Push your heel. Push your heel. Push your front heel to the back heel. Okay. Front heel to the back heel. Like a bullet. Shoot to the back. Bullet. Very important is the moving of it. All these exercises are exercising the tendon. So you punch. Out. Out. All of them. You see. Straight up. Turn. Twist. Pull. Sink back. Punch. Turn, twist it, pull back. Punch. Turn, twist it, pull back. Punch. You can feel the whole important part is the whole back and the leg tendon is stretching. Turn, twist it, back. Okay. This movement you activate the tendon, and the hard thing you have to sink down. Why a lot of you get very pain. Down, and you pick up a stone. You pick up a stone and put it down. You pick up a stone and coming up and down. You pick up a stone, coming up and down. When you're down, you twist this way. Symbolic picking a stone, but your hand have to be twisted this way. And you come up, turn, and twist. All the movement is try to opening more tendon on your hand. That's it, more tendon in your hand. Down, twist, up, twist, hold down, down. This open a lot. When you sink down, this open a lot of groin. And all the leg tendon. This a lot of people don't have it. Okay, and this movement is very, very seldom you have it. Change hand, back, touching the ground if you can. Don't worry, you cannot touch the ground. Up, twist, touching the ground, coming up, twist, on the ground, coming up, twist, pick up, twist, rest. To get more power in your tendon, okay, so you rock and you twist. And you come back, rock, and you twist. And you come back, here, rock. If you haven't taken a bath a few days, that's very good. Get all the mud out of your skin. Okay? Down, and turn your hand, down, turn your hand, down, turn your hand. Now when you do a lot, few times on the back of the hand, you come back to this one, to the inside of the arm. So two is twisted. Apparently you twist it with resistance. You twist it with resistance. Okay? And feel the joy of doing that, you know? Feel happy, feel delight. Feel it, you know? A lot of people think exercise is, have to do exercise again. You know? Think it's a hard job for them. But when you feel chi, feel energy, feel health, feel benefit, you don't get sick, you have more energy to do work, joy, very joyful, happy of doing that. You inhale, very relaxed. Don't do hard. I warn you and keep on warning you. You're going to be snap out your tendon and you're going to hurt for a few days, a few weeks. Okay? Very important. Don't do hard. This is the way you do inhale. Very light, very light, 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 light. And the last part, just a little bit only. And you do it, you're not going to get hurt on a tendon, even in a very awkward situation. Okay? So one is high, down, lower, down, a little bit lower, down, lower, and low. Okay, do a few times after you finish. This will shaking out your tendon. Okay, will shake out your tendon. So inhale, high, the important part is soft. Start with soft. Very relaxed, and the last part you snap. Okay, and you don't believe it if you do a few years. When you snap on people, you broke the jaw. Yeah, it's harder than the punch. Very relaxed. Up and down, you see. Do this a lot, you know. Now kick to the front, kick to the left, kick to the back. Front. You have to be go and slightly swing, slightly snap, like this. Okay. You relax first. Okay, like that. Here you see. Okay. So that loosen your tendon. The like this stretching we call small silken form. So you spiral small. You spiral like this small, and you're reversing it. You spiral reversing it. The whole thing is when you're doing that, you can very lightly start to doing that. For example, you spiral and you stretch out. You feel the wrist open, your elbow open, your shoulder open, and your neck push and your chin push, and your lumbar stretch out also. You see, the whole thing is stretched out. Releasing it. The chest sink, chin push. Reverse, the same again. When you do it right, it should feel nice opening of all the joints. And the important part is rest. When you rest, you feel the pulsing of the joints, feel the pulsing of all the parts. And the pulsing in the navel area, the aorta and vena cava is very important in the big main artery. The same again. Stretch up, stretch up, stretch up, reverse, reverse, reverse out. Feel you go out. This one out this way. So you activate the tendon by twisting your arm this way. Activate the tendon. Reverse to the thumb. So now you activate the thumb. This way you activate the pinky tendon. This way you activate the thumb tendon, and actually the whole arm tendon. Down, the same. Down, the same. Reverse, the same. Okay. The important part is your tendon stretching. Okay, and you grow. Actually, you grow your tendon. This one opening the lumbar, opening the neck also. You down. Inhale back. You down. Very slowly feel your lumbar open, especially your door of life open. And you can reverse back this way from here out. Reverse back. And you turn to the side. Turn to the left. Open. Now turn to the right. Down. Feel stress out from the lumbar, your neck, your shoulder. And open. Rest. Another exercise that is very good to help to stress your tendon. Okay, so You inhale, exhale, spread out. Your second tuck in, your back around, your chest sink this way. And don't go to excess at one time. This very good exercise. You get the whole body, the spine, the cranial palm, the sacrum palm, the spinal cord, like a bow, like you're shooting an arrow, the bow, and the hand, the tendon stretch. And when you do it right like this, I feel my tendon in the spine stretching also. Okay? And you can reverse it, reverse the hand, the other side. And if you're good enough, you can lightly pull in your stomach and pull up your sexual organ. And that is the major tendon also. The sexual organ is a major tendon connecting to the whole body tendon. The spine is important when you do it. Your spine is important. Relax everything. Inhale, exhale. Relax everything. Inhale, exhale. You gradually feel the power, the jing. We call the jing power within you. Okay. The same like this. Inhale. The whole thing is the spine. Okay. The whole thing is the spine. This one in the changing tendon, they have about nearly 70 to 80 movement, but too much, no need to. Okay, this one they cover so much in the movement way of the exercise. But a few movement there is good to do. So when you exhale, tenting your muscle, tighten your back, activate the sacrum and the cranial, and your whole spine activate. And that is and this another one. This is more exercise on the thumb and the feet part and the tendon. The whole thing is the back, okay? You stretch the tendon out. Okay, rest. Lightly shake your wrist, your elbow, your shoulder, your neck, your lumbar, your knee, your ankle bone loose. Shake is one of the best things. Some people they call the poor steak. Because you don't have to pay anything. You just shake. You can do it ordinarily. You have all kind of exercise in there. He punched me, punch out the mouth, and down. And here you twist it, twist it, and you have the beer, through the beer. Okay, so you see exactly what you do here. Just I show you that. Apparently, it's a tendon movement. It's a tendon movement. This is one part of the fighting kung fu, but it's a tendon practice. Okay. Twist. All the weights, twist and pull. Okay. So you see again. Like the Western uppercut. It's still the same. But this one, you are purposely twist this way. So the power from the hip twist. Okay? And you turn out, you twist it, and you pull. For example, if he punch you, that's it. And you don't have to use force. You just have to be soft when you touch. Boom. That's when you touch here. That's it. The tendon power is snap on it, and the jaw is broke. Rather than hit hard, sometimes the jaw not broke. You know, that's how they hit. That means definitely we're not going to hurt people. We're not intend to hurt people. But this is, when you learn things, you have to know what it can use. What it can use. And that's a very important part. Okay? This is the Cigun form, you see that? A lot of time people when they pull you, you pull back. So the stronger one, you're gonna pull. But when he pull you, the first thing you sink down. If you learn how to sink, you sink down. And the second thing, you twist from your whole body like this. Okay? So you see, you twist from your body, and if he go on, you are hurting his wrist. You see? If you put it like this, even a very small guy can hurt the big guy's wrist, because this is the weak part of him. When you turn yourself like this, and you see, if he continue on, he's gonna break his wrist. You see, because you go on this way. So that is the same, exactly what you're doing. Okay, and many things happen also in this area. You can get him in many ways. You can get him many other ways, or going this way. So the same thing as what you do, the same movement. So you twist down. If you are a little bit martial art where you pull here, and just a freak of 1 second movement only. It's not any more movement. But the important part is here, the body here. Okay, so you see here. But you need the power, the weight power, the wrist power to do it.
Forms presents the forms themselves. In Part A, Master Chia demonstrates the forms. Part B presents the details of the movement of the tendons. This section focuses on significant joints one at a time. After focusing on the individual tendons and joints, all of the tendons are activated at once. Part C presents the many important details of the forms themselves. The short discussion of tendons by Albert Chan. Mr. Chan received his PhD in physics for studying the role of tendons in the biomechanics of sports. Forms with a partner presents a way of working with the forms using a second person. In Part A, Master Chia and one of his instructors demonstrate how to do the forms with two persons. Part B presents the many details of movement utilized in working with a partner. In Part C, Master Chia demonstrates how a person without a partner can use the partner training principles by working against a wall. In Section 4, Tai Chi Stance Applications, Master Chia teaches how to apply the same principles and movement used in the basic tendon-changing forms to the classic Tai Chi stance. An excerpt from a lecture by Dr. Alejandro Domingo. Dr. Domingo discusses the energetic physiology associated with the tendon-changing practices. Hitting with mung beans presents the practice of hitting the tendons and joints with a cloth device filled with mung beans. Part A presents the theory behind the use of the mung bean hitter. Part B presents the method for hitting the upper limbs. Part C presents the method for hitting the lower limbs. Part D presents information about using the mung bean hitter for treating specific clinical conditions.